Here we have a circle circumscribed by a quadrilateral. The word circumscribe means to restrict, to confine or to limit something. And in geometry we use that word when one figure is completely contained inside another figure in such a way that each of the sides have exactly one point of contact, or in other words, each side touches only once. So what you have is something that looks like this, but something which looks like this. 2 points of contact is not correct. So there you have a quadrilateral which circumscribes a circle. So this quadrilateral has 4 sides, and each one of those sides subtend an angle at the center, or in other words, they make a central angle. And what are the measures? The angle that PS makes is 95 degrees, and the angle that PQ makes is 80 degrees. Now the other two sides, SR and QR, also make angles at the center. The problem is we don't know what they are. Let us name them X and Y, and what we have to find is the values for X and Y. Now for that we do not know any complicated 10th grade results. A simple 6th grade maths would be enough for you to know what is the correct answer. What is the correct answer? We know that a complete revolution makes 360 degrees. Now a 95 plus a 80 is already a 175. Now the remaining two of them should together give you a 185 degrees. If you see, there is only one option which adds up to 185. So that is our answer. C is our answer. But then if we have one of the other misleading options, maybe instead of 95, maybe if this is 90, then what do? We find ourselves in a pickle. So what do we do now? We come back to the 10th grade, apply the results that we know, and try to find an answer. So shall we start solving? Now we go back to our original illustration, a poor old quadrilateral which chose to circumscribe a circle. And what we do is that, you see these points of contact? We said circumscribe means touch each of the sides, have only one point of contact, right? So first we will name those points of contact as A, B, C, D. And what we will do is go to one corner. I will go to this corner and make two such triangles. And what is the purpose of making two such triangles? One triangle, what you see here is the first triangle, and here a second triangle. What is the purpose? To prove that we have two equal angles here, an angle here and an angle here, to prove that those two are same. And why are we doing that? Well, we will cross the bridge when we come to it. For now, let us see how to prove that these two angles are same. For that, what do? Consider these two triangles. What are their names? So now consider both of these triangles. What do you see? OA and OB are equal. Why? Because they are the radii of a circle. Then PA and PB are equal. Why is that? Because PA and PB are the tangents to the circle from the same external point. So that means they are equal. And the third side is what? It is OP, which is the common side. So by the SSS congruency, both of these triangles are congruent, which means what? Their corresponding angles are equal. So we have two equal angles at this corner. So just like this, we can make four corners here, right? Here we can make a corner, and here we can make a corner, and in all of that you have what? You have equal angles, which means if I name both of this as A, then you have two B's here, two C's here. Let us see how that figure looks like. So at each corner at the center you have two equal angles in one corner. So consider the same situation throughout. So how many angles do you have? 8 such angles. I have named the other angles as there are 2 B's, there are 2 C's and there are 2 D's. But then what do we know? A complete revolution makes how much? 360 degrees. So all of them added gives you 360 degrees. Divide throughout by 2, you have such a result. But then remember our original, the given information, we have still not used it. What was that? POS was how much? Angle POS. But now we know POS as what? A plus B. How much was it? It was 95. And how much was POQ, this angle? It is now we found it to be A plus D, but it was given as 80. And what did we need to find? This one, angle SOR. We had named it X, but now we know that it is B plus C, and the other one was what? Here, ROQ. Now we know it to be C plus D, but we had named it Y, right? So now let us substitute these values here. Go for the first one, 95. Substitute 95. I will name this as 1 and this as 2. Now substitute this value here. If A plus B is 95, then what is C plus D? It is here. It is 85 degrees there. But what is C plus D? C plus D is Y. Next, substitute this value. I will name this 3. If A plus D, substituting in 1, if A plus D is 80, what is left? C plus B is left. That is equal to 180 degrees, which means C plus B is 100 degrees. But then what is C plus B? There it is X. So you have X is equal to 100 degrees. So this was the result that we were looking for. The angle subtended by this side of the quadrilateral at the center is 100. Similarly, the angle subtended by this side, the side QR of the quadrilateral at the center is what? It is 85 degrees. So that is all for today. Till I meet you again, you take care. Assalamu alaikum.